Welcome to the Purple Party, known as Purple Nerd Channel, home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. Manic Monday is a song performed by the Bangles from their second album, Different Light, which was released on January 10th, 1986. The album was very successful, peaking at number 2 on Billboard's Top 200 and number 3 in the UK, selling over 5 million copies. It's actually most known for its single Walk Like an Egyptian, which hit number 1 in 5 different countries, including the US, and sold over 500,000 copies as a single. Manic Monday was actually the second best-selling single off this album, as it peaked at number 2 on Billboard's Top 100 singles and number 2 in the UK, selling over 300,000 copies as a single. And just like the song Walk Like an Egyptian, Manic Monday also got an official music video. The song was written by Prince under the alias Christopher, after his character Christopher Tracy from his film Under the Cherry Moon. The Bangles version of Manic Monday is performed 100% by the band. This is very unique compared to other Prince-penned songs, as typically what happens is the artist or band records along with Prince's lead vocals as guide vocals and then removes them in post, but still keeps the background vocals and all the music on their track. Prince actually gave the Bangles the option to do this, but they decided to record the entire song from scratch. There are actually 3 different versions of this song with 2 completely different stories of its initial creation. Prince recorded the song himself in 1984 with Jill Jones and Brennan Bennett doing background vocals. This version was released on the 2019 collection Originals. And to promote Originals, a video for Prince's version of this song was released, and it was all comprised of rehearsal footage. Wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun. Shortly after Prince recorded his version of the song, he had Apollonia 6 record this song for their self-titled debut album, and it was on the final track list for a really long time, and it was at the last minute that it was pulled off the album. I was kissing Valentino by Christopher Italian Street. These 2 cuts of the song plus the Bangles version of the song makes the 3 different versions. But as far as how the song came to be, well, that's where things get a little bit interesting, as it has been long confirmed that Prince wrote Manic Monday, and it's a pretty cut and dry case. But then Apollonia stated that Manic Monday was based on a poem that she wrote in a notebook purchased by Prince for her to write poetry in, and Prince used her poem as inspiration to write the lyrics to this song.
And he bought this for me so I could write lyrics.
Prince gave you that book right there.
Yep.
And it's purple.
And in here, these are the pages that were taken from Manic Monday and The Glamorous Life. My poetry, my haikus.
And then there is Susan Rogers' side of the tale, who was Prince's engineer for several years. She says that she inspired the lyrics, as on a rare night off from recording with Prince, she went on a date, only for halfway through the date, Prince called her and said she needed to come back in the studio. Her story of rushing back to the studio, afraid of being late and being visibly frustrated, inspired the song's lyrics.
I had a night off, a rare night off. Prince was going out, he was going to First Avenue or something, so I had the night off. Susan, can you come down to the warehouse where our API console was, and flying down to that warehouse. And I got in there in a bit of a huff in that notebook and writing. It was 6 o'clock already, I was just in the middle of a dream. I believe was the genesis of that.
And honestly, listening to both stories, I believe they're both correct, and that both events inspired the song, as Prince was brilliant at taking the sights and sounds of his surroundings and turning them into inspiration for some of the greatest song lyrics ever, and not just in his catalog. Prince was an instant fan of the Bangles after seeing their music video for Hero Takes a Fall. Which Apollonia also takes credit for introducing Prince to that music video, as she was trying to explain to him who was recording in the other room at Sunset Sound on the same day that they were actually recording Apollonia 6's version of Manic Monday.
So I said to Prince, I said, I know someone you're going to love. Her name is Susanna Hoffs, the Bangles. And then I started, Hero Takes a Fall.
A year later, Prince would send the Bangles a demo with 2 songs on it, Manic Monday and Jealous Girl, which they skipped on the latter.
I still have the very cassette that I got. The song is Manic Monday. And he loved to give these songs away. He loved doing this.
I had a lot of fun digging up and researching this song. There's another song that I like to do a similar video to, but before I get to that, I got a lot of revisiting videos to do because I've been trying to time the revisiting videos around the same time that the album originally came out. And Prince put a whole bunch of albums out on like the last week of March. So I'm gonna go start on those. And so yeah, I got a lot to do. So thank you for joining me on this episode. Please like and share this video. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. And if you got a moment, go ahead and check out my Patreon page. I'll have info for that and all the other social media links I have down below. So until that next revisiting in March episode, I wish you heaven.